And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. We're on the road today at Poor Trav's Deli. Yeah. Home of the steamed sandwiches, the best in town, best in the Tri-Cities. And they've got the awards over here to show that. The readers of the Elizabethan Star and the readers, Elizabeth and the readers of Johnson City Press both said the same thing. And understandably so. So good morning to you. You see the countdown up in the corner. Carrie put that on for us. So we're 80 days away from Cyclone football. 80 days, 4 hours, 13 minutes, and 27 seconds. But who's counting, right? The Cyclone football 2025, opening things up on August 22nd at Science Hill against the Hilltoppers of our dear friend Stacy Carter. So good morning to you. Thank you for being with us. You see on the screen show number 2300. It's taken a long time to get here, but we're here. And we would love for you to come by and have lunch with us here at Poor Trav's, home of the steamed sandwiches. We've got the fountain drinks behind us over my shoulder. Got the tables here. You can sit and eat. You can get it to go. And so we'd love for you to come by here and hang with us. And if nothing else, just say hello. So I can say thank you for either watching the show or being on the show, either or, depending on what the situation is. So that's where we are today. Rich is going to join us coming up here in a few minutes. How about a Tennessee baseball lives for another day? The Lady Vols did not. They've been eliminated, as you know. And so is Oklahoma. Just goes to show you don't play it on the field, or on the in paper, I should say. You play it on the field. So Texas Tech knocking off Oklahoma, they're gone. So it'll be an all-Texas Women's College World Series starting tomorrow night. Texas and the Lady Raiders of Texas Tech. Lady Red Raiders of Texas Tech. So pretty cool. Oklahoma, 4 straight national championships, rather. And got knocked out, gone. So we will set the baseball regional. We're going to break down the Tennessee. They played Arkansas 3 times. The last series of the regular season in Fayetteville. We're going to break those down for you. Joseph Taylor's going to come by here in a little while and talk about Tennessee baseball. And so we're here at Poor Trav's Deli. Hope you'll come by and join us. We are here again for show number 2300 as we click them off. And so someone asked me what the next goal is. Next goal is to be 2301 tomorrow. We take them one at a time. So at some point, we will walk away. But at this point, not interested. We're having too much fun doing this. So we're going to hang for a while, be around, and we like it. So I hope you like it. So here we go. National Anthem. Who's going to do it today? Who can we get to do on our 2300 show? I think it'd be only appropriate to get the young lady who I think is just out of this world good. That would be Loretta Bowers from right here in Elizabethton on the show number 2300 to sing the national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Here's Loretta Bowers.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And back at the Tom Douglas Sports Show again, Loretta Bowers bringing it down. Oh, say, I can't sing like she can, so I'm only going to try, because she can bring it. She's good. And so we appreciate her very much doing that for us. A couple of, that's back last year when she did that for us. All right, so the Super Regionals are set in college baseball. Tennessee will go to Arkansas. We'll break that down here in a second. As they played 3 times, and Arkansas took 2 out of 3 in Fayetteville the last series of the season. Regular season. So the Super Regionals start on Friday, the best of 3. Miami will be in Louisville to battle the Cardinals. Number 9, Florida State, and number 8, Oregon State. Arizona will travel to Chapel Hill, take on the number 5 seed, North Carolina. Number 4 seed, Auburn, will be at home against Coastal Carolina. University of Texas at San Antonio, the upset special, they will be playing at number 15, UCLA. Murray State, another upset, knocking off Ole Miss. They're going to be at Duke. West Virginia will play at number 6 LSU. They eliminated Little Rock last night. And the highest seeded team in the tournament is the number 3 Arkansas Razorbacks. They're going to be at home against the 14th ranked Tennessee Volunteers, again, on the best of 3, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday if need be. So your ranked teams, number 3 Arkansas, number 4 Auburn, number 5 North Carolina, number 6 LSU, number 8 Oregon State, number 9 Florida State, number 14 Tennessee, and number 15 UCLA. So if you notice, 1 and 2 are gone. Well, let's see, 7 and 8 are gone. 7's gone. And 10's gone. So several didn't make it. Hello, Doug Henshaw. Great to be a Tennessee Vol. You got it. So and he's the one suggesting, I'm a little worried about my Vols. Well, with good reason, but they won last night, and convincingly, as a matter of fact, over the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. So let's break it down. They played 3 times. They played on that Friday night. Don't tell me I left that at home, because I ran it off. It's here. Well, all right, over there it is. All right, so the seasonal series between Tennessee and Arkansas. Arkansas leads the series 44-29 all time against the Volunteers. The Vols have lost 2 straight. They won on Thursday night, lost Friday and Saturday in Fayetteville. Then you have the longest losing streak for Tennessee. It's been 6 games. Longest winning streak's been 5 games. In Fayetteville, Tennessee is 13-25. So they don't do well in Fayetteville, but that doesn't really matter because we're going to assume the best and that they're going to take care of business against a really good Arkansas team. Liam Doyle pitched down there. A.J. Russell pitched down there. Oh, gosh, let's see who else pitched down there. For the Volunteers in that 3-game set. Yeah, I know I had it. Don't tell me I walked off, left that at home. So sometimes I get in a hurry to get here. Traffic is nuts, I'm telling you. I don't know whether it's vacation season, school's out, more kids on the road, more people on the road, people more traveling through our area. I'm not sure why, but traffic almost every day, there's a loggerhead somewhere, so which we're not used to, or at least I'm not. So anyway, first game Tennessee played in Arkansas in Fayetteville. Double-digit hits, 5th straight game at that point. Tennessee left 10 guys on base. They still won the ball game, 10-7. Liam Doyle, his 7th double-digit strikeout on that night. And so Liam Doyle was the guy on the mound. And so Tennessee wins that game. That Doyle moved himself into a tie at that point for 3rd on the UT single-season strikeout list. And so another night, that night for Andrew Fisher, 3-hit night for the Vols. Then they played the next day and lost to Arkansas. In Arkansas, again, a sold-out crowd, by the way. Both teams had 15 hits. It was a batting practice of sorts. Arkansas left 12 on base. Dean Loy, A.J. Russell, and Tanner Franklin were the pitchers. 6 different Vols in that game, finished with 2 more hits, led by a 3-for-4 night from Dean Curley, who homered and scored a pair of runs as well. Dalton Bargo also had a couple of big swings to the Big Orange, hitting 2 home runs in that night, but they lost the game. And so That was game 2. Let's see. In that one, Tennessee snapping a 7-game losing streak in Fayetteville with Thursday's win. Also, the first win for head coach Tony Vitello on the road. I need to put my glasses on, small print, where he was an assistant coach for 4 seasons before taking the job at UT. So he's going back to his old stomping grounds. That was game 2. Game 3, they lose 8-4. Andrew Fisher again for the Vols in that game, finishing 3 for 4 to walk, a run scored, a double, a home run, and 3 RBIs. So this guy likes Arkansas pitching. He'll get his chance starting on Friday again, Arkansas and Tennessee. Axel Stein's here. He's going to be on the show in a minute. Hello, Mike Wilson. How you doing, sir? Doug Henshaw, my dear friend. How you doing, sir? He was here yesterday on the show. We were Chick-fil-A yesterday. So Tennessee trails the series 44-29. They've lost 2 in a row. They won the first one, lost the last 2 in Fayetteville. So, and again, Tony Vitello, it's a personal thing for him, of course, going back in where he coached for 4 years as an assistant before taking the UT head job. So a lot of storylines in this series. Bottom line is, got to go down and take care of business. And that's what you got to do, and that's what they intend to do. So, again, the setup and the bracketing goes Miami at Louisville, Florida State at Oregon State, Arizona at North Carolina, Coastal Carolina at Auburn, Texas San Antonio at UCLA, Murray State at Duke, Murray State knocking off Ole Miss last night, West Virginia at LSU, and Tennessee at Arkansas. Look at you. Come over and talk to me, you rascal. He's got to go. He's heading off. We're going to do a show in Boone coming up here in August, whenever we're going to go. We're joined by, put him right here. He brought me some balloons. What a nice guy. What a neat guy. Love working with this guy. Hello, sir.
How's Tom?
Tom's blown away.
Blown away.
Yeah. So
those balloons are about blown away. Me trying to get them in here.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. It's very kind. So show number 23. You've been a big part of this. How many years we've been working together?
How many years you been doing it? I'm one short probably of that.
This is my 10th year.
Okay.
Been with me 9 years. So you can't see.
That's the best side of me, Tom.
No.
My left ear.
No, that's good. So, did you bring me a collectible?
Yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
show me that one.
1930
Oh, I love these little guys.
Ford Roadster, Carter County Bank.
Love them. I love these little cars. I collect these little guys. All these different banks. 1930 Ford Roadster. Cool.
Yeah, it's convertible. You can take the top off.
Right around the top down.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Very kind. So, anyway, what did you think about Tennessee Vols last night?
I thought that was an intense game.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun to watch, especially when you're on the winning end, but the guys showed up big.
Mm-hmm. Got it done. Ladies did not get it done, so hats off to Texas and Texas Tech. They're going to move on now. Texas Tech eliminating Oklahoma. So Tennessee goes to Arkansas. It's the highest-ranked team still playing, the third-ranked Razorbacks, a very good team. Vitello, it's kind of a personal thing because he coached down there, so I'm sure, and he lost 2 out of 3 there in the last series of the regular season. So there's a lot of sidebar storylines to this setup.
Yeah, the Arkansas will be fired up. With the whole Vitello defending national champions.
Yep.
Tennessee's very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that can get the other team fired up, but it also gets us fired up as well. So it's a lot of fun to watch that game last night.
Liam Doyle was on some kind of and I understand he was on an adrenaline rush.
He had about 19 espressos. Yes.
Yeah. He was walking around like a banty rooster, and he was getting it done. So anyway, they win. They eliminate Wake Forest, who's a good baseball team. Of course, Lindsey Nelson Stadium went nuts, as you expect them to. So now you go to Arkansas, and again, the highest-ranked team still playing are the Razorbacks. You got number 4 Auburn, number 5 North Carolina, number 6 LSU, number 8 Oregon State, number 9 Florida State, number 14 Tennessee, number 15 UCLA. So some of the ones you thought was going to make it got knocked out, and that's why you play it on the field, not on paper. So it's anybody's series. I mean, you lose 2 out of 3 down there. You trail the series. I mean, all the numbers. I said it earlier before you got in there. The series is owned by Arkansas 44-29, but that first pitch coming up Friday night, you throw all that out the window, just play baseball.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, yes. Road trip, Can we go?
I wish.
Oh, yeah,
I
me
wish.
too.
I'm
Me
sure
too.
I've got other things that I'll have to
Yeah.
take care of this weekend.
I would love to get out and watch
It'll
that.
be a lot of fun.
Be awesome. So I know you got to go. You're heading off to
Well,
Boone?
North Carolina.
Going to Boone.
Yeah.
Tell folks we got a new branch over there.
Yeah, we've got a new branch on Boone, just behind the Burger King there on Blowing Rock Road. And so we just had that open up since November the 6th. We've got one also in Banner Elk, which has been open for 20 years. So we've been trying to do some things up in the North Carolina market, and those folks have been really responsive to the way we do things down here in Carter County. They appreciate the personal touch that we bring to them. We've tried to take our same culture to North Carolina, and it's been a very good experience so far. People have been great.
We're going there either
Yeah.
July or August. We're going to go there. I think we're going for August. Get some App State folks on the show and talk to Appalachian State football because they should have a really good team come back this year, and so it's going to be a chance to plug the Black and Gold and the Yosef Mountaineer in Boone,
That's
North
right.
Carolina. So I just got told your sidekick today was a really good shortstop in softball. Would that be you?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it was him. I can tell he's acting silly. Yep, Doug Henshaw says you were a really good softball shortstop.
Yeah, well, Doug Henshaw and I had our battles.
Oh, really?
He could put the ball anywhere he wanted to, so I had to kind of play cat and mouse, act like I was going up the middle and then cut it back over to third base, because if I cheated one way too far, he would hit it the other place. So
he can play.
yes, sir.
So he downplays it too.
Yeah.
I hit the ball every now and then is what he said. So
Uh,
he was a really good player.
Yeah, he can play.
All right. So he's blowing smoke like always. So there you go. But you were a good one too, and you always downplayed as well. So there you go. All right. So get you a sandwich before you take out of here.
Well.
Head to Boone. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Oh, you're the best. I
Appreciate what you do for all these kids.
love working with you and the great folks at Carter County Bank. We love them. So there you go. And I'll be down at your place later on this month.
Yep.
I don't know what the date is, but we'll have you on and Tyler on, and Catherine wants to come back and be on the show now. So we've created maybe a media darling there. She wants to.
We might have to control her a little bit.
Yeah,
I have to go back and watch and see what she said. Make sure we don't need to wind her or tone her down a little bit.
She's a hoot.
Yeah.
She is a hoot. Safe travels. Get you a sandwich, please, sir.
Thank you. Well, I'm good. I appreciate it.
All right, let's go ahead and play this commercial right here. I think it'd be a good time to play my man's commercial. Carter County Bank. There's your countdown up there. 80 days, 3 hours, 56 minutes, and 45 seconds and counting to Elizabethton Cyclone football. One of our great sponsors, Carter County Bank.
Thank you, sir.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
And again, with Double C Western Supply, a lot of Western stores out there. What do you feel like separates Double C from all the other competition?
I feel like there's a lot of things that separate us. Our customer service, I feel like we help our customers very well. I feel like we're very friendly, and at least we try to be. We strive to be a friendly, family-based business. I also feel like our prices are very good. I feel like we try to keep our prices and our merchandise to a point that the whole family can shop here. And I mean, some things do have to be a little more expensive just because of the nature, but I feel like we try to keep our prices down low enough. And we're always just striving to get the next newest merchandise, the best merchandise that we can for them, and we just try our best to do the best we can all the time. So I feel like, mainly that our customer service and our prices kind of differentiate us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, social media, they're there, and also the website, doublecwestern.com. So, proud sponsor of the show, Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Miss Diane and the great folks at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Amazon doesn't sponsor your ball teams, but Double C Western Supply does. Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show. Who would I want on the show if nobody else came? Axel Steins. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good on this Tuesday, June the 3rd.
Yes. Show
Yeah.
number 2300.
We finally made it.
We finally made it. That's it. That's a lot of talking. 10 years worth of yapping. 2,300 shows on this third day of June. There's the countdown up in the corner. 80 days. How many hours?
3 hours, 53 minutes, and
57
57
seconds.
Yeah.
Till Cyclone football.
Yeah, until we go to the Hilltopper place in Science Hill.
You got it. We'll be over there. Then we'll go to Tennessee Eye, the Stone Castle. Then we'll come home to Westridge. That'll be our home opener. So, and we'll get-
Cyclone Network.
and the Cyclone Walk. You get to do Cyclone Walk. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Now, for those out there who don't know what the Cyclone Walk is, tell them, because you're the man who makes it happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Vol Walk in Needland Stadium in Knoxville when the Vols go out, but it's the Cyclone Walk and it's high school, so the guys come down the field. I'm recording it live for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page, and I was averaging like 1 million views this past year, yeah. And I would high five the players, and even Tuffy and Stormy are mascots, and that's what the Cyclone Walk is. So I hope everyone you are stay tuned for this coming season for 2025.
You got it. In 80 days,
80 days,
3 hours,
3 hours, 52 minutes, and 46 seconds.
46 seconds. There you go. There's Mr. Franklin, Officer Franklin, one of the good guys. He is the SRO. Is that what you call him? SRO at Eastside Elementary, the land of the Pirates. He's in there getting him some lunch. What'd you get? Did you get a sandwich?
I got a roast beef and a Pepsi and some barbecue chips.
What'd your dad get?
I think he got like a sandwich or something like that, yeah.
You got roast beef?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got some cheese on it?
Nope.
No. Mayonnaise?
Just plain.
Just plain, and chips and a drink.
Yep.
There you go. Well, I don't want it to get cold on you, but we're excited. Thank you for coming, by the way.
Thanks. Always a pleasure.
Yep, I like the ball cap. He's got a good ball cap on. So, Axel Steins, when he does the Cyclone Walk, last time we did it, had almost 30,000 views. People love this guy. He's like a cult hero, and we love it. So, they come down the sidewalk, home games. He high-fives them, as he said, and they walk from the locker room into the stadium for stretching and pregame warm-ups and all that, and Axel's right there. 4 games this year at home. Next year we'll have 6 games, so we get to see you 4 times this year. Be good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And you're also the basketball manager, right?
Yep.
You help Coach Honeycutt,
Yep.
and does a great job. So
Yeah. They're getting ready to travel to Dobbins Bennett, and I think they may be heading to Dobbins Bennett right now. So yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Going to DB.
For a scrimmage today.
Yeah, it's summer camp scrimmage. You got it.
Yeah.
Your mother's watching. She says, "Hi, Axel Steins from Crystal Farmer Steins." So there you go. Your mama's watching. You taking her home a sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'll try to take one. Yeah.
We'll make sure she gets a free sandwich.
Yeah.
We'll get her one to take home to your mama.
Okay.
And hello to Kathy Button, and hello to Michael Wilson. So, Axel, go get your sandwich. Don't let it get cold. Thank you. Give me a Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones! Woo!
I love this guy. Love him to death. I swear he's a great kid. And this place is packed. We love it. This is good. Thank you. John Krawczak, it's Cole's daddy, I think. He's related to him, an outstanding pitcher for the Cyclones. We're here again, show number 2300, 10 years in the making. That's a lot of yapping. 2300. I don't want to do that during the break. 2300 divided by 24 hours. I don't know how many days that is, but it's a lot of yapping. But anyway, show number 2300. We're here live again at Port Travis Deli, home of the best steamed sandwich in the Tri-Cities. Officer Franklin, what kind of sandwich you getting, officer? He's not. He's talking to some folks over there. So, hello, Daniel Thompson. Thank you for watching. So, Tennessee's got Arkansas on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the best of 3. Florida State will be at Oregon State. Arizona at North Carolina. Auburn hosting Coastal Carolina. The Chanticleers can play. Keep an eye on Coastal Carolina. They may be the black sheep or the dark horse of this tournament. would be the Black Sheep, dark horse. UCLA hosting Texas San Antonio. Murray State, who knocked off Ole Miss, will play at Duke. West Virginia, the Mountaineers at LSU. And Tennessee at Arkansas. That's your super regionals in college baseball. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball. Coming up next, we're here at Poor Trav's Deli, show number 2300 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Center, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tammy Troutman. A lot of antique stores out there. Why come to the Eagle Center?
Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons to come and visit the Eagle Center. We have wonderful vendors, nearly 50 vendors who have the best merchandise. They hunt, they pick, they're always changing it out, keeping it clean and fresh and new and interesting, and we have wonderful vendors.
Yes, you do. And we're going into the spring, we're in spring and summer. Great time coming down downtown Elizabeth and shop here because the inventory changes all the time.
Yes, it does, and we have air conditioning, so you can come in, cool off, look at things, browse. We have 2 levels of just about everything you could think of.
Gift certificates?
We have gift certificates available. We have layaway available.
Yep, you can do those. Get a gift certificate, they can come back and get what they want when they want, or do a layaway for down the road, even in the holidays. You can do that. It's all right here. The hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5 every single day except for Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And where do we find you on social media?
We're on Eagle Center Co-op on Facebook and then Eagle Center Antiques on Instagram.
And the phone number we have to call to find out,
The phone
talk to
number
you?
is 542-6674.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and on Cyclone Sports, the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Our success is your success.
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Show number 2300. Let's talk about Major League Baseball. Mike Trout had been out, but he came back with a vengeance. Wow. Been out a month with a bruised left knee for the Angels. Trout 3 more hits last night, including a 454-foot bomb out of Fenway Park, longest at Fenway this season. Angels win over the Red Sox 7-6, his second 3-hit game in 3 starts since returning from the injury list on Friday. Wow. In all, the 11-time All-Star and 3-time American League MVP is 8 for 14 since coming off the injury list, raising his batting average from 179 to 225. So, again, one of the best all-time in baseball. 11-time All-Star, 3-time American League MVP. He's been injury-prone. And so he now has 1,675 hits in his career, moving into second place on the franchise list, passing Tim Salmon. Garrett Anderson holds the Angels' record with over 2,300 hits, but another awesome night. Speaking of that same game, something that hadn't happened in Fenway Park since 1912. The Angels launched 3 homers, including a leadoff blast from Zach Neto, a 3-run shot from Trout, and a solo shot from Joe Adele. A 6-run inning against the right-hander Richard Fitz. First time they've hit 3 home runs in an opening inning, since 2016. First time a visiting club had 3 home runs in the first inning since the ballpark opened back in 1912. It's a history-making night last night for the Anaheim Angels. So, incredible. Big-time hit. So, big-time ball game for the Angels. And so, who are now, I call them Anaheim. They're now the Los Angeles Angels. Thank you, Krista. You're very sweet. Thank you, ma'am. Show number 2300. As we're live here again at Poor Trav's Deli, home of that steam sandwich. And, man, we'll get Richard over here in a minute. It's finally slowed down. They had a big rush here for a second. They got a breather, and here comes some more through the door. So, now we talked about Lance McCullers and the guy that's threatened his family. Well, they found out who this guy was. He was drunk. So, a intoxicated bettor located overseas was behind social media threats directed at Houston pitcher Lance McCullers Jr. Declined to identify the suspect or his location. Said no charges have been filed. The guy said he was drunk. He said he regrets it. He apologized. So, asked that his apology be relayed to McCullers and his family. The case remains open while charges are considered. So, the charges, McCullers said threats to find my kids and murder them were sent after his start against the Reds on May 10th. That's a little strong. I'm not sure you just let that one. You got 10 more years in you. Okay, Doug, if you say so. So, I sat down last night. I really looked at this and I thought, okay, it's 2,300. The Lord's blessed me with some good health. So, can I do another 700 shows? I don't know. Maybe I'd like to get maybe to 3,000 and call it quits. So, that would take another, I don't know, a bunch, another 3 or 4 years, I think, to do that, to hit 3,000 shows. So, anyway, we'll see. But thank you, Doug. I love that guy, the pastor at Caldwell Springs Baptist Church. So, anyway, this guy's a drunk. He apologized, asked his apology be relayed to McCullers. Again, he said, find my kids and murder them is what he wanted to do to Lance McCullers' kids. It's a little strong, isn't it? I don't know if you can just wipe that one under the carpet and say, okay, the guy's drunk and chalk it up to that, because pretty strong statements. All right, baseball today. Who's playing where? The Braves open up a series against Arizona. Zach Gallen to go for the Diamondbacks. Spencer Strider will go for the Braves tonight at 7:15. The other regional team. About time for a fisherman's friend. The other regional team, the Reds, hosting Milwaukee tonight. Frankie Belletta will go for the Brewers, and Hunter Green will start for the Reds tonight. Other games, Houston at Pittsburgh, Colorado at Miami, no. Cubs at Washington, yeah, big good series. Cleveland and the Yankees, a real good series. We'll talk about the standings in a moment. Philadelphia, Toronto, the Angels in Boston again for Game 2. That's set tonight. Texas, the Rangers still without Evan Carter until June the 10th. Texas at Tampa Bay. Detroit and Chicago to battle the White Sox. Nah, probably not. Royals in St. Louis, pretty good series. Baltimore at Seattle tonight. No, probably not. San Diego at San Francisco, a real good series. And you have Minnesota, the Athletics tonight, and the Mets and the Dodgers, which should be a good series. That's what's going on again today and tonight. They're all under the lights in Major League Baseball. The Braves hosting Arizona. So you look at the standings, starting with the National League in the East. The Mets lead the Phillies by a game and a half. Wow, that's small print. Where's my Food City glasses? Here we go. We're going to get Richard on there in a second, because it is almost lunchtime. So, and for some it is lunchtime. They've already come and got the sandwiches. Wow, look at that. Jumps off the page. Amazing. Game and a half out, the Philadelphia Phillies. Mets have won 4, 8 out of 10. They lead the division. Nationals 9.5 out. The Braves 10 games out. They're 4 under 500 at 27-31. In the Central, the Cubs lead the Cardinals by 4. The Cubs have won 2 straight, 8 out of 10. The Brewers are red hot. They're catching the Cardinals for second place. They're only a game behind them. They've won 8 straight. And so they'll be in Cincinnati tonight. So the Cubs lead the Cardinals by 4, the Brewers by 5. In the West, the Dodgers lead the Padres by 1, the Giants by 3. The Padres have woke up and won 2 in a row and 7 out of 10. Then you go to the American League. The Yankees lead the Toronto Blue Jays by 5.5. The Blue Jays have won 5 in a row. The Yankees have won 7 out of 10. In the Central, the Detroit Tigers and Cleveland trails by 6.5. They've won 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. Where's Cleveland play tonight? They play against the Yankees in New York. That's going to be a good series. Detroit will be watching that one for sure, as will Toronto. Guardians have won 2 in a row, 6 out of 10. Tigers have won 2 in a row, 7 out of 10. In the American League West, the Mariners lead the Astros by only a half game. Tight race there. The Mariners have won 2 in a row. The Astros won 7 out of 10. So that's probably the tightest race in, well, the Mets and the Phillies, it's a game and a half between those two. Half game between the Astros and the Mariners, and the Padres a game behind the Dodgers in the West, but only one game. So those are the divisional races right now, Major League Baseball. Some good matchups. Some not so much, but some couple of those are really good. Cleveland, New York's going to be a good one, and the Yankees. The Cubs and Washington. Washington playing some good baseball. They won 6 out of 10. They'll host the Cubbies tonight. Philadelphia, Toronto. The Blue Jays won 5 in a row, and the Phillies are struggling. They've lost 4 straight. They're going to try and snap it tonight in Toronto, north of the border. Let's see. Who else? Detroit and Chicago, the White Sox? Nah. Kansas City and St. Louis. They're going to be a good one? Based on the numbers, no. Probably not. Baltimore and Seattle. Orioles trying to get it together, but they're way down the totem pole, though they won 3 in a row and 6 out of 10. And Seattle has won 2 in a row, so maybe. San Diego and San Francisco, very much going to be a good series. And the Mets and the Dodgers real good tonight. Front runners. The Mets, it's the best series out there, 38-22. The Dodgers, 36-24. Game 1 of that series tonight. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And see who's going to be on the mound for the New York Mets. So Walker, that's a check on that, double check. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. Hello, we are Derek Day. Hello to Michael Wilson. We are live here at Poor Chav's Deli. The best steam sandwich in the Tri-Cities, folks. It is awesome. Richard's in the house. You got time to talk? All right. He's going to come talk to us right after this break. He is the man, the myth, the legend. We appreciate him. Right after this from Brumman Sports Shop on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclone football, 80 days, 3 hours, 37 minutes, and 32 seconds away from Cyclone football right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and here we are at his place, and we love coming here. We come once a month, and what a better place to celebrate 2300th show, not 2300. That wasn't good English. 2300th show. And right here, my man Richard Oakes. How you doing, sir?
Doing great, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us come be a part of it.
Oh man, I'm glad you came out for this special occasion.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yep. It is special occasion. 2300 shows. That's a lot of talking. So we got started 10 years ago. And so we give all the credit to the good Lord. So he gave us the longevity to stay healthy to do the shows. So where we're going to go from here,
He'll tell you.
He'll tell me. I'd like to make it to 3,000, and I will quit at that point. That's another 700 shows. That's a lot of yapping still, but
That's a good mark, though.
good goal.
I'm here for that ride.
I know you're for the ride. You're exactly
You know
right.
that, buddy.
The best steam sandwiches in the Tri-Cities, bar none. These are awesome. Officer Franklin got him a Reuben. Let's see. Axel got him a turkey sandwich. Mr. Steins, what'd you get? Roast beef. So you can run the gamut. Meatball subs. I may get me a meatball sub today. It's about time. I haven't had one for a while.
Provolone cheese on there?
Oh, baby.
It's Parmesan?
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, most popular sandwich you do?
Absolutely. Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
That's our home run.
That's it. All the time.
Great place to start if you've never tried us before. Old favorite for people who've been eating here for 20, 30 years.
Yep. It is it's a landmark, not only in Elizabeth, but the Tri-Cities. Used to be the Blue Circle, now it's Poor Trav's Deli. He's the new owner, has been the owner, is doing a great job. Deborah's here today.
Yeah.
The return of Deborah's in the house.
Yeah, got Deborah hanging out with us for a little while, filling some hours for us.
Yep. And my other man is?
Gabe Linebaugh.
Gabe Linebaugh.
He's legacy. His grandfather and his father both were owners of Blue Circle, Jim Linebaugh and William Linebaugh, Bill.
I did not know that.
Yep. I worked for Bill. He was my first boss here when I started.
Third generation.
Yep.
And Deborah's back with the $1 million smile.
People can't stay away.
Look at her. Look at her grinning over
homesick.
like a fox in a hen house. Look at her.
You get homesick.
Cute as a speckled pup.
Yeah.
She's a nice one.
I'm also counting on Gabe's Aunt Callie to let me have her kids whenever they get older. And of course, my stepchildren now.
There you go. It's awesome.
Get those kids working here.
It is summertime. The River Riders start Thursday night. Come by here and grab you some sandwiches. Go down to watch the River Riders play. Heading to the lake. Lake's 10, 15 minutes away.
That's my kind of party right there.
Going to a ballpark, going anywhere at any time. Come by here. They're open 6 days a week. Get you a sandwich, as my little brother used to say.
Sandwich.
And so, yeah, he couldn't say it right. Sandwich. It's like, no, it's sandwich. It's sandwich. We just thumped him again.
Hey, whatever you call it, it tastes good.
That's it. Whatever you call it,
That's
it's
all I
good. That's it. Doc, you jack it up with cheese. Tell me about the cheeses you got.
We have 6 kinds of cheese, actually. We have Swiss, Yellow American, Pepper Jack, Provolone, Sharp Cheddar, and Smoked Cheddar.
That's it.
Yeah, all taste great on many different sandwiches. You really want to take your sandwich to the next level, switch your cheese up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help you.
Absolutely.
If you have questions, just ask. I got recommendations.
Yep. And so you have all the different cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
You have how many different sandwich meats?
We have ham, turkey, roast beef. We've got pastrami, corned beef, steak. We have pepperoni, bacon. We have meatballs. Did I say turkey? I did say turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Run through the gamut.
BLT.
Yeah.
Got the old bacon, lettuce, and tomato
You'd be
sandwich.
surprised how good it actually is from that steamer.
Mm-hmm. On a Southern tradition.
Yep.
A
Lettuce and
BLT.
tomato. Can't beat it.
Yep.
Don't need cheese. I don't even think it needs mayonnaise, but people do.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at them.
No. BLT, you steam them. All the sandwiches are steamed here. That's what sets them apart from everybody else.
We steam our white and pumpernickel dark buns.
Mm-hmm. The pickled eggs, sell a ton of those.
Tons of pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Beet pickled eggs.
Mhm.
Made here.
Mm-hmm. And then, if you want to get a cold poor boy sub, you can get a 6-inch or a foot poor boy cold sub. Tell us about those.
Yeah, they have bologna, salami, ham, cheese, and then another layer of bologna. They're sliced thick, like cold cuts, with spicy onions, mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato. Very popular, especially in these hot days. It's a beautiful day out today. Go to the park, have a cold sandwich.
10 coolers full of everything you want, from Dr. Nuff to Pepsi products, Gatorade, Pepsi, as we said, Coca-Cola, energy drinks, bottled water. Then over here you've got the Celsius.
Yep.
Then
Tons
over
of energy, tons of soda, Gatorade. We got sweet tea brewed in-house. Tons
Yep.
of chip options.
Yep.
Many different unique flavors of chips.
Yep. Then tell us about the chip options you got.
Oh yeah, we got Lay's, we got Tom's, we got some in-house flavors. Everything from Wise to Cape Cod.
It's all right here,
Oh, yeah.
folks.
We got tons.
Even got Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
You had Cracker Jacks. You sold them, but you had Cracker Jacks over there. So,
He'll be back Thursday.
It's time for.
Stock us up.
Guarantee this is a spam. You want to bet? Yep. Scam.
Happens all the time. It should be illegal.
Should be.
I'm not cool with that.
Happens all the time during my show.
Disturbing lunch all the time.
Yeah. Scam likely. So who would be dumb enough? Maybe people do. There's a scam coming up on your phone. It's like, okay, let me answer that. So no, don't think so. Delete it. So, but he does have Cracker Jacks, or did. We've got. There's my favorite. Is it Crazy Charlie's? What is it up there? No, it's Chester's popcorn. Man, those are good. $2.99 a bag here.
Holeless puff corn.
Oh, I love
like
it.
that?
Go home, watch me a cowboy movie, and eat me some puffless corn, orange or cheddar flavored. Good
Plenty
stuff.
of picks. Got tons of options.
Yep, all kinds right here at the one-stop shop. Again, Poor Trav's Deli here in Elizabethton. wins awards all the time by the readers of the Elizabethton Star and the Elizabethton readers of Johnson City Press. They love coming here. You can do groups. You do groups frequently. People call up and say, I'm feeding the ball team.
Yeah.
Or I'm feeding this one, feeding that one.
You give us a little notice, tell us what you're looking for, and we'll hammer out a good time frame and make that all work for you.
Yep.
We got teams, gatherings, small parties, larger parties, big lunch orders. Just give us enough notice, we can make it happen.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, love to.
And then he has 2 salads to choose from. Tell us about the salads.
Yeah, we'll put a fistful of lettuce in a tray for you with your choice of ham, turkey, roast beef. And then we have tomatoes, cheese, croutons, banana peppers, jalapenos if you prefer. Spicy onions come in the salad. Two packs of dressing. We have ranch, Thousand Island, honey mustard, and Italian.
There you go. It's all right here. Poor Chad's. The phone number is
423-543-6128.
543-6128 is the number to call. And people have been calling. Pretty good start to lunch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a great day so far.
543-6128. Want to thank him. We spoke at the church a couple of weeks ago. He was there, he and his new bride. And that was awesome. That was cool. Oh, yeah, there you go. Shot the ring. That's good.
I'm proud of it.
Yep. She's proud of hers, too. So, and you done good. You got her right over across the street, didn't you? At the
yeah,
jeweler's
went over
bench?
the jeweler's bench. Yeah, they took good care of us.
Oh, yes. Got her purdy rings. So,
great folks over there.
and she was grinning like a fox in a hen house. I said, show me that ring. She didn't have any problem putting it right up there. Let me see it. It was good. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Very happy.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. Thanks for coming out today.
Oh.
Appreciate everybody.
Yep. 543. Phone's ringing right now. 543-6128. Quick break for the Jewelers Bench. We'll jump in and take a look at Southwest Virginia sports. They're still playing in Virginia. Tennessee, of course, has graduated. School's out, but they're still playing ball in Southwest Virginia. Softball, baseball, and soccer. Tournament time. We'll tell you about it next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Show number 2300. We're live with the best steamed sandwich in the Tri-Cities. Poor Chavs Deli in Elizabethton.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Wow, what a nice guy. Mr. Steins. Mr. Steins and his son, his trusty sidekick, Axel. Great. Love him to death. All right, the countdown's on. 80 days, 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 29 seconds and counting to Cyclone football. So we talked about this last week. Greg Sankey says, I don't need anybody to tell me about how good the game is. Lectures from others about the good of the game. So the commissioner who he sent that across the bow to responded and said, I don't appreciate what he said. That would be the commissioner of the Big 12. His name is, Brett Yormark. Hope I'm saying it right. So tension's apparently a little high. So indirect back and forth emerging between league leaders. Greg Sankey saying he doesn't need lectures from others about the good of the game. Clear shot at ACC Commissioner Jim Phillips and the Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark. And so Yormark says, I agree with Greg's follow-up statement. I'd be entertained by it, and I was. He said, but we all have thick skin here. It's not going to bother me, but what it is what it is, which I thought was an interesting response. They've got two formats out there talking about college football. They got to make a decision by December 1st. The first one's a 5+11 format. The Big Ten and the SEC have backed a 4-4-2-2-1 model, giving 4 automatic qualifiers to the Big Ten and the SEC. That's the 4-4. 2 qualifiers to the ACC, 2 to the Big 12, and 1 to the highest-ranked champion from the so-called mid-majors. And then 3 at-large bids. They put those in a hat, shake them up, and come up with that last team. So 4 from the Big 10, 4 from the SEC, 2 from the Big 12, 2 from the ACC, and 1 from that 4-team conglomerate we spoke of. Now, the 5+11 format would grant automatic berths to the 4 Power 4 conference champions, Big 10, SEC, ACC, and Big 12, and the top-ranked mid-major champion. So they all 5 would get a automatic spot in the tournament. The remaining 11 teams selected by the College Football Playoff Committee. Yormark says we want the 5-11. The Big 12 says we want the 5-11. The SEC and the Big 10 says we're leaning towards the 4-4-2-2-1 because they want 4 teams in. So the 5-11 format, you get 1 in for sure, the conference champ. And the top-ranked mid-major, while the remaining 11 will be chosen by the College Football Playoff Committee. You know where that can go. We can get humans involved. But if you go with the first one, the 4-4-2-2-1 model, that's purely based on your top 4 teams in each conference. So top 4 SEC, top 4 Big 10, top 2 Big 12, top 2 ACC, and then that 1 out of that conglomerate of those 4 schools. So that's what we're talking about here. It has to be decided by December the 1st. They still haven't got to that point yet. And so, but again, there's a war of words to a point. It's not like an outright, get down and dirty verbal battle. But there is a war of words going on between the commissioners. So look who stopped by. Oh, you're bringing her stuff in. Okay. Mrs. Taylor's in the house. You want to come talk now? You want to order now? You better order. You order and then come talk. So, hello to Kenneth Clark. That's a new name. Thank you. Or I haven't seen you for a while. Thank you. My buddy Richard Oakes watching right here, of course. Larry Parlier, Crystal Steins, Angie Wilhoit. Oh, the queen. From Wilhoit Manor. She's probably mowing today. They mow about 800 acres out there, I think. Derek Nave. So, anyway, thank you all for watching the show. Let's take a look now at Southwest Virginia sports, which means we'll put our glasses back on. We're here live again at Port Charles Deli. Joseph Taylor joins us at the bottom of the hour talking Tennessee baseball. The Vols will be in Arkansas for the best of 3. All right, here we go. So the Region 2D baseball semifinals today in Southwest Virginia. By the way, the number to call here, 543-6128, Port Charles Deli. Lebanon and Union and Gate City and John Battle tonight playing in the semifinals of the Region 2D baseball. The Region 1D tournament, Chilhowie Castlewood, being played at UVA Wise, by the way. Chilhowie Castlewood at 4 and Hoonacre and Eastside at 7. In softball, Southwest Virginia, they're still playing, obviously. 1D tournament today. Top 2 teams go to the state. Twin Springs and J.I. Burton, Holston, and Eastside play. They're playing that at UVA Wise tonight. The boys soccer tournament. Tazewell Union at 5:30. John Battle, Gate City at 7:15 tonight. At the Scott County Sports Complex in Gate City. It's the Region 2D soccer boys. The Region 2D soccer girls at Wise Central in Norton tonight. Gate City and Graham out of Bluefield, Virginia, and Wise Central and John Battle. So that's what's going on in Southwest Virginia sports. They're still playing softball and baseball and soccer in Southwest Virginia. Hello to Jeffrey Stewart. Thanks for watching the show. She's here. Come be a part. My little buddy. The countdown tracker, I guess what you call it. Is that what it is? Is it a tracker? What do you call that thing?
Just a ticker, countdown.
Countdown ticker. Yeah. So 2 people better come to the show today. It was Carrie Taylor and Axel Stein, so I'm 2 for 2. And also my dear friend Andrew McKeon came, brought me balloons. It's really cool.
Axel's already been here?
Axel's been just left.
Okay, I missed him.
He said, "You made it." He got all fired up. We started talking about the Cyclone Walk. He went bananas. We loved it. We didn't go bananas. We got excited. 80 days, 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Yep.
Did we have 7-on-7 last night? Football? Because I know
No, they had a practice, though.
Oh, they had stadium lights on last night.
Yeah.
So somebody told us it's a 7-on-7, but it wasn't. So we're practicing in mornings. We're practicing at night because it's starting to heat up. Getting hot and muggy in here in the area. It's that time of year. So Big Tucker, what's his number?
21.
21. Tucker Taylor. He says, I'm the stuff. So we're looking forward to calling his name. Playing defense, right? On the defensive
I
side.
can't hear you.
Playing on the defensive side of the football?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It is louder. We got a good crowd in here. People still coming. It's lunchtime. So we love it. So I want you to come. I wanted to publicly thank you. We hit 2,300 shows. How far do you think, what's our next, how far should we go on this thing before we say, I'm gone?
I mean, at least 5,000, at least another 2,300.
5,000 shows?
You can make it.
Good night. You have your phone?
You can do it.
You can do it. You have your phone with you?
Yeah, it's right there.
All right, let's get your calculator. Let's try something here. Somebody asked me how many days that's been. I don't know. 2,300 shows. There's 2 hours to a show, in theory. So that's 4,600 minutes, right?
2 hours to a show?
Yep. 23 times 2 is 4,600. Divide that by 24, I guess. Yeah, 24 hours.
191.
Been yapping for 191 days. That's pretty crazy. 190, almost, well, really rounded up 192 days.
Yeah.
We've been talking. So, Carrie's been a big part of this. She came on board, a year and a half ago, 2 years? How long has it been since?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years? Mm-hmm. Wow. Has completely transformed this. Just spoke to Shane today. You don't know who Shane is. We're going to come back off vacation, first part of July. We're going to sit down, he and I and she, and put this new system on board. He finally got a time frame. After the 4th, boom, we're going to go in, sit down. You're going to see a brand new conceptual look at this show. We're very excited about that. Shane's going to do that for us, so we're going to do that after you come back after the 4th, and I come back after the 4th and all that, and so we're going to put it in motion, have it ready for the start of the football season in 80 days or before. So we're excited about that.
Yep.
So she's working summer school, right?
Yep.
Summer camp, summer school, what do you call it?
Summer learning camp.
Summer learning camp. So, and doing a great job.
Thanks.
How many youngins you got up there? Ballpark.
I think we have about 160.
I love it. So, and they go until when? A couple of more weeks? 3?
Yeah, 2. Well, we finished this week and then 2 more.
Yeah. So I wanted her to come. She's on her lunch break. She came to get a sandwich. She gets a sandwich and heads back up. What do you get? Turkey?
Roast beef on white with cheese and mayonnaise only.
There you go. And see, I'm supposed to always, when I take her chips, it's salt and vinegar. Is that right?
Yep, sea salt vinegar chips.
There you go.
Kettle cooked.
There you go. There's only, and if you take anything else, unacceptable. This is what we're going to have.
That's right.
Sea salt.
I've been getting that since I was a little girl right here in this deli.
Yeah. You've been coming since you're a little tiny girl.
Yep.
She's 21 now, so you've been what?
I'll take that.
There you go. And run with it.
Yep.
So, but I do want to say thank you. I want to make sure you came. If nobody else came, I appreciate you coming. I know you're busy, but I want you to me to publicly thank you. I do it all the time, but on a day that had 2,300 shows, so for 2 years you've been on here, you've been involved with how many shows you guess? 4 or 5, probably 300 or 400 shows. Wouldn't be that many, would it?
I don't know.
2 years? I don't know. However many shows she's been involved in. All the graphics that you see on the show, Carrie does it. So, and by the way, somebody I get this ask all the time. No, we're not married. She's married to Jason, but the name's the same. But no, she's Jason's girl, and Tucker's my buddy. Tuck, he is the stuff, you know.
He is.
He
So
told-
he says.
Oh yeah, I've never seen somebody eat rolls like he eats at Texas Roadhouse. I mean, I was sitting
Inhale
there.
'em.
Oh, I was amazed. I took him in there after one of the ball games. You want to get something to eat? Yeah, like the rolls. He said, "You betcha." About 6 or 7 rolls later,
Yeah.
then a full meal.
Yep.
And I said, "Where are you going? You want to get something to eat?" I said, "You want to get something to eat?" He said, "I'm a little
Yep.
hungry before bedtime." That's what you deal with, right?
Yep.
The eating machine. But he's active. He's soccering and footballing, so
He eats breakfast, lunch, after school, and then 2 suppers.
she just works for his feed bills, pretty much what she works
Exactly.
for. But he's a growing boy. He is now a senior in high school, so this is her last year. And so football in the fall and soccer in the spring. So,
Yep.
and hopefully he'll get a scholarship somewhere.
Hopefully.
So that's the goal. But I wanted you to come by. I wanted to thank you publicly. You're a sweetheart.
I enjoy working with you.
Well, if you ever ask if you know somebody or in a situation where there's an answer to prayer, she's an answer to prayer, no question. So she does. She put that little clicker on yesterday after the show. I wasn't up there 5 minutes. You're on. Is
After
this
I
okay?
messed everything up and then had to fix it.
Yeah. Well, she kind of boo-booed it, but she fixed it. But she went, "Is that okay?" Up in the right-hand corner. I'm thinking, yeah. I can't even turn the thing on half the time. So there you go. That the counter's to her credit. And so we got some things we'll do this summer to keep it rolling. But if you look, 80 days away, we start volleyball and football, and got Milligan sports coming. We're excited about Milligan. So got a lot. This is kind of the downtime right now, but it really isn't. Everybody's busy. You're busy.
Yep.
Teachers are still hanging around. Some of them, they're still going back into the classroom working a little bit. And folks are kind of gearing up and making personnel changes and hiring people and interviewing people. So it doesn't really totally ever stop. So, and all the teams are practicing right now. Softball, they're all practicing. Basketball's got a scrimmage at DB today. So the girls and Lady Cyclones and all the teams, not just Elizabeth, and they're all going in different directions, working on their game here in the off season. So it is what it is.
Yep.
So you got a vacation coming, don't you? Got some time coming in a little while? A little
I got
getaway?
a couple weeks in July. I'm not going anywhere. That's too hot.
Yeah. You go to Disney in
December.
Yeah. What is your favorite ride at Disney? I've never asked you that.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The what?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, is that a good one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Best coaster I've ever been on. It's so good.
It's a roller coaster?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Disney. Guardians of the Galaxy. So,
You gotta go. It's so good. That's in Epcot.
yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. What's your second favorite ride?
Soarin'. That's in Epcot, too.
Soarin'?
Mm-hmm.
Soarin'? Soarin'?
Yep.
Okay. Is it like an aerial ride, I assume?
Well, it's like a chair lift. You sit in it,
Mhm.
raises you up, and there's a screen that goes around you, and you feel like you're flying over different landscapes and stuff. It's really
That's
cool.
pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any ride at Disney that's disappointing?
I've got one that I can't stand, but it's Figment. A lot of people love it. It's a cult classic ride, but
Figment?
yeah. Not that good.
So
And the Winnie the Pooh ride's not that good.
Winnie the Pooh's not that good, but Guardian of the Galaxy, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Soarin', 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, 100%.
100%. That's what I learned, Murray. That's her little catchphrases. First time I asked her something, she said, 10 out of 10. 100%. I got, okay. So now it's in I picked it up in my
Now he
vocabulary
says
now.
it.
Oh, yeah, I do all the time. Absolutely. So this time of year in Disney, I would say I used to live in Florida, it'd be bloody hot down there.
Ridiculous.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
too hot.
Too hot. So you go to Dollywood? You a Dollywood girl?
I've been to Dollywood. So I used to be a season pass holder up until past couple of years. I haven't had one, so I've not had time. But yeah,
What's your favorite ride at Dollywood?
Wild Eagle.
So you're a roller coaster girl.
Yeah, I like coasters.
That's the one hanging.
I like the steel ones though, the ones that are smooth. I
Yeah.
don't like the wooden,
The wooden
rickety.
ones make you nervous.
Yeah.
But the Wild Eagle, that's one where you hang out on the edge, right?
Yeah, that's good.
No. So I like the train.
You sound like Jason.
We'll wave at Carrie and Tucker up on the Wild Eagle.
Yeah.
Me and Jason are eating popcorn riding the train. So there we go. You kids have a good time.
Yeah.
Us dudes would ride the train. I do the bumper cars
Yeah.
and the scrambler.
No.
And there's another one I do. There's like 4 or 5 I do. The one at Black Bear up on top of the mountain, the new one.
I've not ridden that one yet.
I mean, it's okay. It's not too. Everybody says it's really scary. I mean, it's only about 15 feet off the ground. And just go, nah, we're all right. So, the one that goes up, drops you real quick.
No. Like that one.
No, I've seen. No, that a lot of people get scared. You stand underneath that, and hear those people screaming and squalling. Yeah. So, anyway, she came by to say thank you, or I had her come by so I could say thank you to her for what she does for the show. She makes this show better for you out there visually because the graphics she does a wonderful job. No 2 graphics, I don't think in the 2 years you've done this, I don't think I've ever seen 2 graphics exactly the same. I don't know how she does it, the creativity.
Finesse some of the old ones sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, they're different.
Yeah, I've never seen any. I mean, there may be some same elements, but not exactly the same in 2 years. That's a creative lady over here. She does a good job. So I know you get back to work. They're calling, wanting you back. So, but I wanted you to come and say thank you for coming, being on the show.
Thank you. Working for you is an adventure.
Yeah. 100%.
100%.
10 out of 10. You got that right. Oh, I don't know how to take that. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We got more to talk about in sports. We're live here at the best steamed sandwich in the Tri-Cities, Poor Trav's Deli, on show number 2300 of the Tom Daly Sports Show.
Center, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Daly Sports Show. Tammy Troutman. A lot of antique stores out there. Why come to the Eagle Center?
Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons to come and visit the Eagle Center. We have wonderful vendors, nearly 50 vendors who have the best merchandise. They hunt, they pick, they're always changing it out, keeping it clean and fresh and new and interesting, and we have wonderful vendors.
Yes, you do. And we're going into the spring, and we're in spring and summer. Great time coming down to downtown Elizabeth and shop here because the inventory changes all the time.
Yes, it does, and we have air conditioning, so you can come in, cool off, look at things, browse. We have 2 levels of just about everything you could think of.
Gift certificates?
We have gift certificates available. We have layaway available.
Yep, you can do those. Get a gift certificate, they can come back and get what they want when they want, or do a layaway for down the road, even in the holidays. You can do that. It's all right here. The hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5 every single day except for Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And where do we find you on social media?
We're on Eagle Center Co-op on Facebook, and then Eagle Center Antiques on Instagram.
And the phone number we have to call to find out,
The phone
talk to
number
you?
is 542-6674.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Daly Sports Show and on Cyclone Sports, the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton. We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfeld Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tom Daly Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again. Poor Trav's Deli.
Oh, yes. Home of the best steamed sandwiches in the Tri-Cities, folks. Bar none. I'm telling you, it's really, really good. All right, Women's College World Series tomorrow night. Ready to go. Game 1. It will be the Oklahoma Lady Sooners knocked out. It'll be Texas Tech. The Lady Red Raiders in Texas is an all Texas World Series, I should say Women's College World Series. Texas and Texas Tech. Texas, the number 6 seed. Texas Tech, number 12 seed. They'll square off starting game 1 tomorrow night in Oklahoma City. My man's in the house, Joseph Taylor, is here. Going to talk Tennessee baseball. My bud. I said, can you please come on the show today? I want to say thank you because he's my buddy, and he's here. All right, the River Riders announcing their coaching staff for the season. They start on Thursday night. Home opener, everybody gets in free. Hello, Connie Riley. Terry McNeil, thank you all for watching the show. Jeremy Owens, the manager for the River Riders here in Elizabethton. Andy Tomberlin is the hitting coach. Josh Lucas will be the pitching coach. Chris Cassius is the fourth coach. And so Tomberlin, by the way, played 6 years in the bigs. Pirates, Red Sox, Oakland, the Mets, and Detroit. So he's here. So, again, your manager is Jeremy Owens. They're here in town getting ready. Home opener and season opener is coming up Thursday night. The River Riders Ballpark, which is really going to be cool. All right, we're going to take a break. And, yeah, Joseph's going to be a guest. He's going to order his sandwich. You get a pre-sandwich going to be on the show. That's awesome. So we thank them for doing that. So we got all kinds of auctions starting up. Online auctions are collinsandcompany.info. We'll tell you about those coming up. We'll take a break. I'll save those because I want to get Joseph on there. He's unlimited on time. He's coming in from work, and I appreciate that very much. And so hello to Linda Pierce watching in Ohio. Hello, Linda. Thank you for watching. Doug Henshaw, Carmen. Gosh, how do you say that name? Portalatin? Portalatin. I'm going to go with Portalatin. Hello, Carmen. That's a new name. Thank you for watching. We'll take a break. We'll talk the college baseball super regionals. We'll look at all of them. We're going to focus on the Tennessee Volunteers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Tony Vitello, the head coach, going back to his old coaching stomping ground. Going to be interesting, to say the least. Again, we'll let Joseph talk all about it. He's done his homework, ready to go. And so we'll do that right after this from one of our great sponsors. When you get banged up, beat up around here, and you get hurt, you go to Physical Therapy Services, and that's who we're about to let you see. Our great friend, Dr. Justin Smith on the Tom Daly Sports Show. We're talking to our great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and Tom Daly Sports Show, Dr. Smith, and folks at Physical Therapy Services. For those out there who have no clue, tell us what it's all about.
Physical Therapy Services is a local mom and pop run physical therapy and occupational therapy clinic. We have clinic locations. We have 3 locations, 2 in Elizabethton, 1 in Roan Mountain. Our main office, where I'm located at 1975 West Elk Avenue, we focus on adults and athletic injuries. We have a pediatric clinic at 1500 West Elk Avenue that does both physical therapy and occupational therapy for the little kiddos out there. And then we have a clinic in Roan Mountain as well to take care of our wonderful Carter Countyans in the Roan Mountain community, and all focused on orthopedics and sports-related injuries, along with just general concerns with patients and people that want to be able to get out and move better. The human body is made to move, and that's what we try to do, is keep people moving.
Keep people moving. Hours are open.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Social media, how do we find out more about you?
Physical Therapy Services on Facebook. Look us up. You can also find us online at ptstn.net. And or you can just call the office, 423-543-0073, and we will put you in touch with the right people to get you the correct care that you need, whether it's through us or through one of our other affiliates that we work with.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, love promoting them. Again, the great folks at Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Boom, we're back. He's back. He's here. I'm glad he came. I want him to be here. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. I feel honored that you'd ask me to come on.
Oh, yeah.
On your 23rd 100th show, and you know, I was thinking after you called me, I start reminiscing, right, like of our, you know, our relationship, and I think back to the first time I was on. You wanted Mom on the show, you know, because she was the sponsor. So you're like, Miss Judy, I want you to come on the show, and Mom doesn't really like doing interviews, so she's like, Joseph, why don't you go? I'm like, okay, you know, I can always talk about Ivy Hall or sport. I mean, I can talk about sports. So, you know, I believe that when I got to Chick-fil-A that day, that might have been the first time that you and I had ever really had a conversation, maybe like a hello, how are you type deal. But, you know, I get on the show, and I think you and I realized both pretty quickly, like, hey, this is like, we got some good chemistry here.
Absolutely.
So it's I'm grateful for our time and our sponsorship with you. It's just been it's taken me to places I never thought I would go. So thank you.
Oh yes, it was awesome. So the first time he did it, look, I've been doing this for over 40 years. Been doing a long time, so I can sit down with people and go, okay, this was okay, this wasn't too bad, but this one we got chemistry. From the first time we sat down and talked, I thought, and again, Joseph, like Carrie, we're not related. People think we're married, and I said, no, Carrie's married to Jason, but her last name is mine, and Joseph the same way. He's a brother in Christ. We're not related in any way at all, except we're both going to be in heaven someday. But
yes,
I knew the first time I sat down with you, I thought, this clicks.
Yeah.
And it's just a couple of good old boys, and we just sit and talk, and so we invite you to come and watch us and hear us talk about whatever. And so, yeah, that's how you met me at Chick-fil-A. We never really talked before.
No.
And I think I said during the break, I'm going to ask you about UT, and you went, and Cyclones, because Trenton was playing at that point.
Yeah.
He said, okay. He said, I haven't boned up on. I said, you bleed orange, you'll be all right. And that's how it got started. So, and we've been coming, I've been doing it 10 years. How many years you been coming?
I think we might have started in
was it before
2021. I believe it was after COVID.
Right after COVID?
I think so.
4 years? Yeah. Almost half the time he's been on the show with me, and he's going to keep coming on the show. And we're going to be doing some football together.
And you know, earlier in our relationship, you would text me like a little, hey, we might talk about this or that, but we don't even do that now because we know, like, it doesn't matter when I get on here. Whatever you ask me, I'm probably going to be able to talk about it, and if not, I'll just say, hey, I'm not, like, I don't know enough about that. I'm not going to sit here and make anything up. So
yeah,
I mean, it's just been, and the thing is, I know you probably don't want to just keep reminiscing, but it's funny how many people will mention my ad, like, out in the community, and it's gotten me some credibility with my girls. They should be listening right now. They're like, Daddy, you're on the Tom Taylor show. Like, Tom Taylor, he's famous. So like just by connection, I'm like almost famous to them, maybe. So
that's
it's
awesome.
just it's been a really mutually beneficial relationship, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And so when I said I'm doing 2,300, I reached out to him and said, can you come be on the show? And of course he's here, obviously. And so, yeah, it used to be, I'd say, okay, everyone ask about this, and this. The one avenue I went down, and he said, nah, don't know squat about it, don't care about it, which I appreciated. He said, NASCAR's not my bag, so we're not going down that trail, so we don't ask about NASCAR, and I appreciate that. Some love NASCAR, some don't. Joseph comes from a great family, says Doug Henshaw. What else did he say?
Thank you, Doug.
He said, what did he say? Doug says, Joseph's brother performing skits for the young people at Valley Forge back in the day was hilarious. Would you like to talk about that?
Well, yeah, we would do announcements, and what we would do by doing the announcements is see how much we could distract the other. And I mean, we took it up, like we'd shoot each other with paintball guns. We hit each other with an electric fly swatter. Like, we did all kinds of stuff to one another. But you can get away with it when it's your brother, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Now, you told me growing up that it was tense. You had sisters, and
yes.
it was intense.
3 older sisters. And so I know people will say, like, hey, having older brothers is bad. But I would beg the differ. I would say that having older sisters is even worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like they had me wearing tutus, Tom. I mean, I'm telling you, it was a rough at times. I mean, I had a great childhood, don't get me wrong. but I mean, there were some rough patches. Let's just be honest.
Wearing a tutu, you either do it or die.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much what it was.
Yeah.
And you did it.
when you're the younger brother of 3 older sisters, you're going to do what they ask you to do. It's the way it is.
I love it. Mrs. Taylor says, Emmett, she did. She rolled down the window yesterday at Chick-fil-A to tell Mr. Tom hi. We love you, Mr. Tom. We love them too. Love your girls. Love your wife. And she was the lady that makes the crumb cake?
Coffee cake.
Coffee cake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never got home with it. It came in a little tinfoil thing, and I'm going down the road, reaching and grabbing a big handful of it and eating it, chasing with tea going down the road. Loved it. Never got home with it. Well, I got home and took the last couple of bites. I actually took a picture and sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. That was great.
The crumbs
coffee cake. In the bottom of the coffee cake. Yeah.
Awesome. Love it. So Joseph was here. So, yeah, it's reached a point, as he said, I just say, can you come? And he has no clue what I'm going to talk about. The obvious, Tennessee's in the Super Regional. That's going to be the focal point of this one. And also probably talk a little Tennessee football because we're getting closer. Obviously, we're 80 days out from the Cyclones, so they start on the 22nd. So you got 8 more days till Tennessee opens up with Syracuse. You got, 88 days till kickoff. So we'll talk about that in a moment. Lady Vol softball had a couple of crazy games, but gets knocked out, they're done. But they had a pretty good season. The Pickens lady's unbelievable.
Oh, she's phenomenal. And you know, I told Leslie yesterday. I think it really. You feel so badly for her because it felt like yesterday her offense just completely let her down, and even in the 7th inning, the defense, an error, scores a second run when Texas got up 2-0. 2 really felt like 6 yesterday.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. When it was 1-0, you think one swing of the bat, but when it gets 2-0, now you got to have somebody get on and then knock her in. It just felt like the offense let her down yesterday, and almost every time they lost, there were errors, there were unearned runs. Like you feel for her.
Oklahoma, which the living proof you don't play it on paper, you play it on the field, gets knocked out. Four-peat champion gone. So it's an all Texas, and the Cinderella story. The Texas Tech Lady Red Raiders. In fact, I asked the coach last night. Cinderella said, "We don't think we're the Cinderella. We think we should be here.
Yeah.
We're a good baseball or good softball team, rather." So. They're there, and they'll start that tomorrow night. Texas and Texas Tech in the Women's College World Series. You got to give a little lean, I would think, probably to Texas.
Yeah.
Plus, they're in the SEC, so I think we'll kind of pull for them. But Texas Tech's there for a reason. They're not a fluke, and so that's really anybody's tournament, I guess.
Absolutely. And Texas Tech decided after last season they were going to make a significant investment into their softball program through the NIL, and they brought in the player from Stanford. I forget her name. I'm sorry, but they paid her $1 million, which is unheard of in softball. But you know, Texas Tech's got that Texas oil money that they're willing to spend. You know, so and they spent it and it paid off. It doesn't always go that way. It does. You know, investing money does not necessarily bring the results, but it did for them.
Absolutely. So now we switch gears. We're going to talk about baseball. The Super Regionals, here's who's playing where. Miami at Louisville. Louisville won the Nashville Regional, knocked out the East Tennessee State and, of course, Vanderbilt. Number 9, Florida State will be at number 8, Oregon State. Arizona will travel to Chapel Hill, take on number 5, North Carolina. You have Coastal Carolina. I don't know anything about them except they're there, and I'm thinking this may be the Cinderella story. Keep your eye on Coastal Carolina. They're going to be at number 4, Auburn.
You know, they won the national championship in 2016. Like, that was one of the biggest Cinderella stories of all time, you know.
That's why we have them on the show, folks. I don't know what I did yesterday. So they won in 2016. They're down at Auburn. University of Texas, San Antonio, which is the Cinderella story coming out of the Austin Regional. They knocked off Texas. They're at number 15, UCLA. Murray State knocking off Ole Miss. They're going to Duke to battle the Blue Devils. West Virginia, the Mountaineers, will be at number 6, LSU. There's a part of me that says go Mountaineers, although I bleed green. I'm a Marshall grad, which that's like Auburn rooting for Alabama and Alabama. You just don't do it. So, but they're in there. So go Mountaineers and number 6, LSU. Obviously, our focal point, number 14, Tennessee, number 3, Arkansas. Arkansas, the highest-ranked team, still playing. They're a really good baseball team, and we'll have our hands full. They'll have their hands full, but Tennessee will have their hands full. We played 3 times in the last regular season series. We won 10-7, lost 8-6, lost, 8-4. So we lost the last 2, got a 2-game losing streak. Arkansas leads the series 44-29. Tony Vitello's going back to where he coached for 4 years before he took the Tennessee jobs. There's a lot of side stories to this rivalry, but bottom line is you got to go down there and win 2 out of 3. Can Tennessee do it?
Absolutely. They, I believe. So I think the Arkansas series was when Tennessee started turning it back around a little bit. You started seeing them have better at bats, putting the ball in play more. The pitching let him down in game 2, which was surprising because it was Liam Doyle that started, but apparently he was dealing with a blister issue that day. I firmly believe that Tennessee could easily go down into Fayetteville and win that series. And ESPN has dubbed this the best series because both games are going to be on ESPN, not ESPN2, not ESPNU, on the main ESPN. So I believe all eyes will be on this super regional.
Well, sure, because you're Arkansas, you want to knock off the defending national champs, send them home. So they got reason to be jacked up too. Plus, they took 2 out of 3, so psychologically they feel like they got the advantage. I don't know if they do or not, but they think they do, and of course that's 90% of you think you can do it. So it'll be a great series starting Friday night in Fayetteville. Place will be standing room only, and of course it'll be a pro Arkansas crowd. So guys, they got to step up. Curley's got to step up. Fisher's got to step up with the sticks, and then the pitching, the starting pitching, you got to go. You give your bullpen a break. You got to go deep on that starting pitching
for sure. And so Liam Doyle came in yesterday on 2 days rest after throwing over 100 pitches on Friday. So the series is going to be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday series. So you think, okay, if Liam Doyle pitched yesterday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, do you pitch him Saturday in game 1 on 4 days rest, or do you hold him out till Sunday and be on his normal day? I feel like they'll probably go Marcus Phillips game 1 on Saturday, bring in and pitch Doyle in game 2. That's the way. That's the way I would do it. But they it doesn't matter. The game 1 and game 2 starters are Liam Doyle and Marcus Phillips, and then game 3 it's all hands on deck. It's if you can get an out. If you can get us 3 outs, you're going to be out there. If you can get us 1 out, hey, everybody bring your spikes to the stadium that day.
So you go Phillips game 1, you go Doyle game 2. Who would you go with number 3 game 3?
Game 3, it's going to be a bullpen game, but I would start A.J. Russell probably and see how far he could get us. He's coming back from Tommy John. They want to limit him to about 75 pitches. I'd start him and hope he could get us 2 to 3 innings, and then it's anybody out there. Hey, Arvidsson, come on in. Dylan Loy from Pigeon Forge, can you get us some outs? Whoever can get us some outs, you're going to be in the game.
Tanner Franklin also.
Yep.
They count on too. So you look at that second game. I was sitting looking at the box score in that second game down at Fayetteville. Both teams had 15 hits. Arkansas left 12 guys on base. So, and the Vols, a couple of guys finished with 2 more hits in that game. Dean Curley and also Dalton Bargo. Got my glasses on. Dalton Bargo. So there's a lot of firepower in both teams. Tennessee certainly got the offense. Again, the 3-game set, they won the first one 10-7, lost 8-6, lost 8-4. Does that matter now? I don't know. When you get out, we can talk all we want to talk, but come Saturday, game 1, it's between the chalks, it's showtime, and all the hype going into this doesn't mean anything.
No, not
Who's
at
gonna
all.
Get it done?
And Tennessee will be dealing with Cannon Peebles will be suspended for game 1. He got thrown out last night, which means it's an automatic 1-game suspension. So you're going to have Stone Lawless catching the backup catcher. So you're going to have to bat him 9th more than likely. So it shifts everybody else up 1 spot in the order. So everybody's just got to be ready. Just whoever's in there, just try to grind out quality at bats. Try to get the pitch counts up for Arkansas. Try to get to their bullpen. What you're trying to do in a super regional, I think, is to have the other team throw as many pitchers as possible to wear them down. If it goes 3 games, you want to have the fresher arms in a 3-game set.
You want to burn up their arms.
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, and Tennessee
Absolutely.
One of their very best qualities, in my opinion, is grinding out long at bats. They'll foul pitches off. They don't swing at a whole lot of bad pitches. It's nothing to see a pitcher throw 30 pitches in 1 inning against them.
Doug says Doyle's a psycho.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Like he was crazy last night.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
But
crazy good.
Yeah, he was hyped up. Lisa Baker says you survived Bible school last night. Did you do something crazy last night?
I didn't do. I was in the 5th grade class, but so there were over 600 people there last night. 250-ish were volunteers. The rest were kids. Tom, there was 54 fourth graders.
Wow.
54 fourth graders. I've never seen that many people in a class. They were supposed to line up single file. They had to go almost 3 lines to get them all lined up. That's awesome. That is the most I've ever seen in a one class like that.
Well, the best part is they're in a church house being fed the gospel.
For sure.
That's the best part.
And last night they were hearing the story of Peter walking on the water and how you got to fix your eyes on Jesus. That's the theme this year. Frozen focus, fixing our eyes on Jesus. So, I mean, our prayer at the church is that these kids who don't normally go will start asking questions and start, hey, Mom, Dad, we need to go to church. Like, I want to hear more. So that's the whole purpose of a Bible school, in my opinion.
What did Baker do?
Let me think here. She took a lot of pictures. She's the photographer. I think that's her main role is picture taking. And that's a big role because she's got to go. I mean, it's a big church and stuff's going on in the gym part, in the sanctuary, downstairs. So she's a little bit everywhere snapping photos.
That's awesome. You got the gospel presented to that many kids there at your church at Valley Forge. We had a big crowd last night too. We didn't have that number, but you know what? Here's the thing: we're not in competition. I don't think we are. I think the bottom line is to get them saved. No matter what church it is, where it is.
That's right.
Caldwell Springs got their Bible school going on right now, so that's my take. So wherever they can go to hear the gospel and get it in their heart and make a profession of faith that they're going to spend eternity with the Lord Jesus, I don't care if they do it over here in front of the street sign.
Yeah.
If they get led to the Lord, who cares where it is? And so that's the way I look at it. So. And I think when we get up there, that's how he's going to look at it.
Oh, for sure.
He ain't checking badges.
No. What did you do for my kingdom, and not where did you go to church?
Oh yeah, I say it all the time when I speak. When we all get up there, we all have to give an account. He's going to ask me all the talents I gave you, Tom Taylor. What'd you do? Not what you did and what awards you won. All that 2,300 shows and all that's all fine and good. But what did you do to further my kingdom with what talents I gave you? That's what he's going to ask all of us.
100%.
And we best be having an answer.
Yeah.
So, anyway, kudos to Valley Forge doing their thing. And whatever church is out there having Bible school, there's one virtually every week now because it's summertime. Brenda Jones, Barbara Williams, thank you. Angie Wilhoit, incredible church, really good leadership, Doug says. I catch everyone eating ice cream.
Oh my goodness! So my girls were absolutely devastated. The soft serve ice cream machine wasn't working last night, and you'd have thought there was a death in the family.
Oh really?
Oh, Daddy, we didn't get any ice cream. We didn't get any salt. That's my favorite part of Bible school. I'm like, really? You probably shouldn't confess that.
No, that's true. The best part is eating ice cream at the VBS.
Yeah.
You don't remember this. You're not old enough, but we were kids just get these little tiny round plastic things of ice cream with a little wooden spoon. You don't remember those?
No. Well, let me tell you, I do remember this. When I grew up at First Freewheel down here, and at the end of Bible school, you'd walk down the steps, and Miss Kimbrough, she was very short. She'd hand you a brown mule. Everybody got one brown mule. Now Valley Forge, they serve you a meal. These kids don't know how we had it. No. You know what I mean?
Watered down Kool-Aid has been sitting there since about 4 o'clock. Ain't a stitch of ice in it. It's more ice water than it is Kool-Aid. We didn't care.
Those cookies that you buy like 1,000 of them.
Yeah. The little one side's chocolate, one side's vanilla.
Yeah.
They're about 8,000 for $1. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, that's what you want.
What am I eating?
You get 2.
You get 2.
And a little paper cup full of Kool-Aid, about that much Kool-Aid. The rest of it's watered down where the ice is melted. And you didn't care, been outside running around playing.
We didn't know how good we had it.
No.
I mean, we didn't.
We played Red Rover. They don't play Red Rover anymore.
No.
You can't play Red Rover anymore. Red Rover, send Joseph right over. They don't play that anymore. They don't play, what's the name? They're in a circle, and you have an eraser or anything, a beanbag. You walk around behind you, and you drop it behind you. You run back around, and you try and pick it up and catch me before I get back to that hole on the other side of the circle.
Oh,
I want to say it's not capture the play. It's not duck, duck, goose. No, that's not it. I don't know what it is. Anyway, you played that one. They don't do that. I don't think they do that anymore because, well, once a kid can't run fast enough to get caught, he just keeps doing it. He's going to have his feelings hurt.
we didn't care about feelings back in the day, did we?
No, we just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Come out there sweating, roll this gun down your back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Loved it. Vacation Bible School. The late Charles Stanley says the biggest outreach of any church is the Vacation Bible School. You reach more people with that program than anything else you do. I would probably tend to agree with that. So,
oh, yeah.
So you're in the 5th grade up there teaching.
I'm in the 5th grade. I think we had 23 kids in our class, and so just some really cool kiddos that I got to know a little bit. But hopefully throughout the week, just get to know them a little better, and just let them know that they're loved and that they're welcome at our church. You know, that's all. That's all we can do is just try to love on these kids.
Can I embarrass Baker?
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah. So she comes into Chick-fil-A. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a couple of months. I never have told this story. She was dressed to the nines. I don't know where she was, or where she'd been, but she had a dress. This little kid sitting there. He's probably 6, 7 years old. She walked by, and he looked at her and looked at his mama, or he looked at his mom and said, "Is that a movie star?" I thought, no, let me tell you who it is. It's that crazy Lady Baker. She said, "Mama, is she a movie star?" And of course, Lisa didn't hear him say it. He's in grade school. And I thought, a movie star? Okay, there you go. She's a piece of work is what she is. But anyway, she probably not bears one out about that. But anyway, the little guy was starstruck by Lisa Baker. She walked by. I said, "Mama, is she a movie star?" I said, "Yeah." So there you go. There you have it.
Man.
So, Tennessee football. We got Tennessee football. We're getting close.
We're getting close, and to me, what's exciting is in the last couple of years, you didn't really have any. There weren't a whole lot of question marks, right? You kind of knew everybody that was going to get to play, who your contributors are going to be. This year's a little different. There's some excitement. There's going to be some work in this fall camp to determine playing time. Mm-hmm. Like it hadn't happened that way. You know, in previous years, you've almost told your guys, "Hey, put a red jersey on him. Don't contact this guy. We got to keep him healthy." Not this year. This year, there's going to be some hitting in the fall camp and figuring out who's going to earn their spots. And of course, we've talked about the quarterback position, but there's several different position battles that are going to take place. Offensive line, wide receiver, who's going to be your second and third running back behind Deshaun Bishop. Defensive line, there's playing time to be had. Secondary, but it's a good problem because they brought in quality talent over the last couple of years. So now it's time for those guys to take the next step.
So the quarterbacks are left behind. Nico Imaleven's gone, and that good riddance, and I wish him well.
Adios.
Yep. As I tell everybody, the Lord died for him too. So
Yep.
I wish him well. But the guys left behind, these are 4- and 5-star quarterbacks. You got to think Josh Heupel's a quarterback coach. He played quarterback, so he knows talent. So I keep thinking they brought in Aguilar from UCLA, but you got to think the two guys left behind have got some kind of talent that wouldn't be down there to begin with, because Josh Heupel, he doesn't go out and recruit Tom Taylor and Joseph Taylor. He goes against guys that can throw and play football. So am I wrong in thinking these guys should get a shot at being a QB?
No. For me, if I had to put down hard-earned money right now on who's going to win the job, I think it's going to be Jake Merklinger. And the reason I think that is because he's highly recruited. He's got a good arm, but most importantly, he's been there for over a year. He got to be the third string quarterback last year. So he's had a full year. So he has a leg up on the other two right now. Now, can he take the baton and run with it? I believe he can, but he's got to do it. He's got to do it in the fall camp.
So we'll see. 88 days, thanks to what it is from Tennessee football against Syracuse in that neutral site. Got to ask you about one more guy. I know you go back to work. You got a sandwich other waiting on you. So this guy's, every time I read a story about him, I just think, really? Such a talent, Aaron Rodgers. So here's a guy that says, all right, the Jets dumped him. He is wanting to play. He thinks he wants to play with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he won't tell him for sure. So he's got him on hold, at least from sitting here in East Tennessee when I'm reading all this stuff, I'm thinking he's got him on hold, the Steeler organization. He still has yet to tell me, so I'm going to tell you after the draft. Well, the draft's been 2 or 3 weeks ago, if not longer.
Yeah.
And they still don't know whether this guy's coming or not. Now they're getting ready to go through the OTAs for the football team and the mini camps because, practice actually starts in most pro teams, I think in mid-July, which is about a month from now. So they went and drafted Will Howard from Ohio State, which I think is a good pick. I'm not a Steelers guy per se. I'm a Raiders guy. You know, if you watch this show, but still, Mike Tomlin, those guys got to be going, okay. And maybe they know something we don't know, but on the surface, just looking at it day to day, he's got this whole franchise held up.
Yeah.
Basically, is he that good? I know he's is he having gas in the tank? I know he's long in the tooth. Is he? Let me ask you this: is he that good to hold up a franchise?
One of my favorite sayings, just in life, is sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze. Right.
Whoa.
And I think in this situation, I do not think that the juice is worth the squeeze. I think that you should just tell Aaron Rodgers, hey, we're okay without you. We'll roll with what we have, and we wish you the best of luck. But we're not going to sit around and wait on you any longer.
I'm writing that down. That's good. Sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze.
Yep.
I'd love it. My bell broke. I'd be ringing the bell. I got to get me a new bell today. My bell fell apart in my satchel. But sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze. Terry Bradshaw says, what an embarrassment to the Steelers. He said, this guy needs to go back to California and chew on tree bark and whisper to the gods. He said, this guy's a nut job.
30-year-old Aaron Rodgers, you'd wait till week 1 of the regular season. 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, the one we saw last year for the Jets, no sir.
No. So, anyway, I just wondered. So, Doug is hallucinating. He says, watch for the Titans this year. Really? Doug, I'm going to go on record right now, and I don't gamble. I will go on record right now. The Raiders win more games than the Titans this year. You got lunch at Poor Travs on that one. The Titans?
Are you excited about Pete Carroll?
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised that
Tom Brady?
I was surprised he wanted to come back.
Yeah. Max Crosby. A.J. Cole, the punter, the running back, Janty.
They brought in the quarterback, Geno Smith.
Smith. Oh, yeah. I'm jacked up with the Raiders. Told some folks we're going to the Super Bowl, and they kind of laughed me out of the room. That's okay. But, Doug, I'm on record. You saw it, or you heard it, June 3rd. I'm going on record. The Raiders win more games than Doug Henshaw's Titans. Are you kidding me? You talking about a franchise in disarray? The Titans.
I want to be a Titans fan so badly, but they make it so hard.
Yeah.
They make it so hard to be a fan. We've talked about this before. I don't necessarily have an NFL team right now. I keep waiting for the Vols to produce a starting quarterback in the NFL, and for me to go to that team. And I was fully certain in my mind that Nico was going to be the one. He was going to leave Tennessee and go be a starter, but now back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
Right.
Cowboys, they've got did they get Hooker? No,
they Milton. They got Joe Milton.
Got Joe Milton. So
yeah, if Hendon Hooker became a starter or Milton becomes a starter, I'll be a fan of that team. Like I love the Vols. I cheer for the Vols in the NFL. I think when we're watching an NFL game, if one of them does something, I think Leslie even gets tired of me saying that he went to Tennessee. She's like, okay, great.
Okay, enough already.
Yeah.
Turn him down over there. So Doug sent me a smiley face. So he knows. The Raiders. So we're coming this year. The silver and black is back. We probably won't win 2 games. I'll be down here in about 6 months buying him a sandwich. He'll be laughing and giggling, going, talk about them Raiders again, Tom. Okay, Doug, just shut up and eat the sandwich.
Pete Carroll's going to be like, why did I come back for?
Yeah, so we'll see. But Tom Brady's got his fingerprint on the team, so we'll see what happens. But NFL, they're in their mandatory camps. I just want to know what you thought about Rodgers, because it's just.
I wouldn't. If I were the Steelers, I wouldn't put up with it. Just no way. He's not good enough anymore to be such a diva.
Well, I guess I'm wondering, and again, I'm not privy to all this because I'm sitting there in East Tennessee, but I'm wondering what's going to make the decision final for him. I mean, is he waiting for the moon to line up a certain way, or he said he had a girlfriend, and so she's more important to making a decision right now. And I'm thinking, well, that's kind of scary because my personal life is more important. I've met a new lady, and that's that's all fine and good. But you got a franchise over here. You've got. As I said, Will Howard. You've got,
I think they signed Mason Rudolph. Yeah, they brought him back.
They got another guy. I want to say Skylar Thompson. That doesn't sound right. But they got another quarterback in the fold, so it's not like they have a quarterback. But they're waiting on Rodgers. And I'm thinking, okay, you said before the draft you're going to let them know. It's nothing to me. I'm a Raiders guy. But I'm thinking for a Steelers fan, it's like, okay, all right already. Either you're coming or you ain't coming. I mean, what are you waiting on making a decision?
Are you in or out? Like,
you in or out?
We need to know.
Play me or trade me. So Doug says the Titans. Look out for the Titans this year. That may be the best thing I've heard all day. That's good stuff. Hello, Russ Whitell. That's a new name. Hello to Bonnie Foss. That's a new name. Thank you. Mike, O-T-T-E-N. It'd be Otten. Jane Dema, D-E-M-A. Thank you, ma'am. That's a new name. Let's see who else here. Doug. He's delusional. I love it. Love my man, Doug. He's great. He's up there giggling right now. Tennessee Titans. Oh, he's getting ready to defend himself. Let's see what he says here. Tennessee Titans drafted Cam Ward and was God all things are possible. Yeah, well,
it may take divine intervention for them to make the playoffs.
I would say this to you, Doug. Click your heels, Dorothy, because you're not in Oz anymore. So there you go. Anyway, we'll see. Well, I may be the laughing stock. Titans may go to the Super Bowl, and I'm sitting home with 2 wins. Who knows? But it's fun to talk about.
That's why they play it on the field.
That's it. Joseph Taylor, thank you, sir. You're the icing on the cake for the show. Thank you. We're already run out of time. It's been a quick 2 hours, but thank you.
Thanks for having
coming.
me.
Love you, sir.
Love you, brother.
Oh,
Thank
he's
you.
awesome. He is awesome. Get your sandwich and head back.
Yes, sir.
We'll take a break. We'll come right back and wrap it up right after this from a brand new sponsor, Weight Loss Success, on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Our success is your success.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Folks from Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli, 543-6128. One of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Let's wrap it up with my verse of the day. This is really cool. We're down to 80 days, 2 hours and 24 minutes and counting to Cyclone football. Joseph Taylor hit it out of the park. Thank you, sir. So did Andrew McKeon. So did Axel Stein. So did Kerry Taylor. So did, of course, our buddy Richard Oakes. So let me read this to you. This is my verse of the day. Made a little bit personal. And here it is. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll direct thy paths." On a personal note, as the Lord gets the praise and glory for my sports show number 2300 today, this verse has been a rock for me to lean on. Good days, yes, most of them. Tough and always has been right there for me. He didn't quit on me, didn't quit on you, up on the cross where he could have. All he had to do was summon the angels. They were ready to come get him. He stayed up on that cross for me and you, so he didn't quit me and you, so I couldn't quit him. So I kept going on to the next show. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." So here's what I would tell you. Keep going. Don't quit. Pray without ceasing. Ask him to guide you, and he will, because I'm living proof. He stood it my way. I always want to do everything my way. I knew everything. 10 foot tall and bulletproof, as Travis Tritt sings. Nah. It's all about him, folks. I had to learn that the hard way over the years, but it's true. I'm living proof. So keep going. Don't quit. Pray without ceasing. Ask him to guide you, and he will. I'm living proof. Then give him the praise and the glory he so richly deserves. This is all about him. Nothing you have, nothing I have is possible without him. I'm just telling you. You think it is, I did this and I've done that. You are wrong, dead wrong. It's all about him. Every breath we take, every step we take, it's all from him. Promise you. I know folks that went to sleep, didn't wake up. I know folks that could walk one day, next day they couldn't. Or had a stroke, can't talk now. Yesterday they could talk, today they couldn't talk. It's all about him. So thank you, Lord Jesus, for loving us and dying for us. That's all I've got to say. But I appreciate you watching the show. Show number 2300. Tomorrow, 2301 will be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday will be at Milligan University, Land of the Buffaloes, our monthly stop there. And then Friday we'll be at Food City, kicking off the weekend. So thanks again to Richard Oakes and Deborah and Commander Lineball, who's on the phone, 543-6128, for allowing me to come over and spend show number 2300. 192 total days of talking since I started this show, breaking down the hours and the minutes into the actual show numbers. 192 days of talking over 10 years for this show, and I love it. Show number 2300 in the books. We'll be back with you tomorrow, again from Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you planted, win or lose, be a good sport, and thanks for watching show number 2300. Thank you, Andrew McKeon, for the balloons and the collectible bank. That's really, he's so classy. He is such a class act. Goodness. Thanks again to you, sir. And we appreciate you very much. Back with you tomorrow. Thanks again from Poor Trav's Deli, the best steamed sandwich in the Tri-Cities. 543-6128, the number to call. We'll tell you as always, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2300 from Poor Trav's Deli.